After much waiting, actually not that much, like our representative was really nice, and we were also really understanding because it's so busy today and it's raining in LA. So I think that would cause a lot of delays bringing the cars back. We just got a rental car. We were supposed to get it at noon. It's 1:10 right now. Not great, but also I see the people working there are working really, really hard to get everyone their cars, so it's fine to be understanding. I think this is why when you have a travel day, you cannot set deadlines. Like, there's always going to be something that comes up. There's always going to be something that happens. It's better if you kind of take like your travel day as like a loosely scheduled day so that you don't get like upset when things don't go your way. There were so many people in that location that were just so upset, and I felt so bad for the customer service reps because they were doing their best. Like, it's not like they could go out and fetch more cars. People hadn't returned their cars yet, so they weren't getting them. A random rant, but again, the whole point is being nice to service workers. They're doing their best. They're not trying to be mean to you. They're doing their job. So yeah, but we finally got a rental car, and now we're gonna make our way to Anaheim. That should probably take an hour. Maybe. We're kind of going into rush hour, so we'll see. Play it by ear. The fact that it's raining today, but it was sunny in Vancouver when we left is so unnecessary of LA to be doing this to us. So we just got the hotel room, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do every single time I go to a hotel room. It is a fear. So I sanitize every surface in a hotel room. I bought these two at Target. I got some surface wipes and I have the spray. I think this should be enough. Normally I buy like 2 Lysol cans. And I would spray between the sheets too. And spray the other bed so I can put the pillows on the surface while I clean underneath the sheets. But it's because a while ago I stayed in a hotel that had hair and like lipstick still on the sheets. And there wasn't much I could do about it. Like, I tried to complain to concierge, but they were really overwhelmed. So ever since that, I have had the need to sanitize all my sheets, just in case. Even though this room does smell pretty freaking clean. And how thorough I am depends on how lazy I am. Like, sometimes I'll spray all the sheets between all the layers. Sometimes I'll just spray like main ones that come in contact with us. But what I also do is I sanitize the carpets, because carpets are kind of just gross in the way that they hold bacteria. So I just go around, do a quick spray, and then I spray any of the surfaces in the bathroom, including a shower curtain. I also spray the towels. There's a lot of spraying going on. This is my airport fit. It looks a mess. Let me give you guys a quick little room tour. So let me flip the camera. We are staying in the Castle Inn. We stayed here last year. It wasn't bad. I have no complaints. The price on it is pretty good too. So this is how our beds look like. It's a little bit disheveled because, like, as I was talking about before, I was sanitizing everything. So now we kind of have everything set up partly. I am so tired. Fit check now that I have my jacket off, but it is so cold in here too. I'll probably turn on the heater. We are here, and okay, so real talk with everyone. I was supposed to go to the expo today. I really wanted to because, well, here's the thing. My flight landed at 11:08 at LAX, and I was supposed to get our rental car by noon, or at noon, right? That's kind of what we set it as. We expect some delay, but it was very delayed today. So we got there at like 11:45, 11:50. When we got there, people were already so angry, like so vehemently angry. Ooh, hang on, let me not get that show in the background there. Anyways, they were really angry. And some people were like talking about how they've been waiting for an hour to an hour and a half. Some people were saying 2 hours. Some people were saying 4. I think the people saying 4 were doing a little bit too much, you know, reel it back. And as I was saying before, the service workers cannot do anything about that. Okay. I need people to understand I know that you want your car at a certain time and it would be ideal at that time. Usually that's what you expect. But when you walk in and you see how packed and busy it is, you have to understand that probably won't be happening and it's also unrealistic. So we eventually got our car. But here's the thing, the day already started off terribly because I got less than an hour of sleep last night. And then I tried to sleep on the plane, which I kind of did, but then I kept waking myself up because like every time my head would fall, I would just jolt up. So it was not good sleep. I didn't bring my neck pillow because I didn't think I needed it, but in hindsight, because it's like only a 3 hour flight, right? Of those 3 hours, I probably slept maybe 2 hours, so I've had 2.5 hours of sleep. And then we went to the car rental stuff, and then we had to deal with that. It wasn't an issue for us. Like I said before, whenever you have a travel day, as much as you want everything to go as planned and everything to be on schedule, you have to allow for the grace and the possibility that it might not end up being like that. Anything can happen. I think the one that kind of showcased this example for me is when there was a Taylor Swift concert in Vancouver and there was a plane that was supposed to depart from San Francisco that same day so that people can go to the concert. Well, the plane ended up being grounded and the people couldn't go to the concert. That kind of emphasized the point to me where travel days could go to plan, but for the most part might not, just because there's like human errors and just inefficiencies along a lot of the things that you're going to be doing, whether it be like, say, you're going through customs or waiting for your rental car or lost baggage, anything of the sorts. Like there's always something that can happen, and it's better to just go in with a level head. It's no one's fault. I don't think it's anyone's fault. It's just like, if you were to blame someone, you'd have to blame everyone. You know what I mean? And yourself. So I think on days like this, we kind of take it as it comes. And it's upsetting because I really did want to go to the expo today. But by the time we got here, it was already like 4 o'clock and the expo ends at 6. And my boyfriend has class at 6. So I was like, we could go from like 4 to 5. But I am just so exhausted. Like driving here, I kept falling asleep in the passenger seat trying to give my boyfriend directions, getting us to this hotel, let alone like trying to go to the expo and like make deals with suppliers. I'm not in the right headspace to do that. And I am really beating myself up over it. And I was having this conversation with my boyfriend as well. Like, I'm really beating myself up over it. Not in terms of like financial costs of coming here, but like the opportunity costs. And I know I get so hung up on that because I'm like, I'm here for the expo. I'm here to make those connections and I'm here to find suppliers and to find people that we can either carry in our stores in the future or anything like that. So I am disappointed in myself. He's not disappointed in me. And like he doesn't put pressure on me to do that, but like I am disappointed in myself. And I know it's an unrealistic goal and I do deserve to rest because we've been like, as you've seen in the previous vlogs, we've been nonstop these last couple weeks. Nonstop. And today was nonstop. Last night, like the reason why I only got like maybe 45 minutes of sleep is because I was staying late, kind of organizing everything because we'd been working and then we were moving our apartment. Not moving yet, but we were packing up all our apartment, all the things in my apartment with my in-laws. So that took up a big portion of our day. So by the time it got down to like me packing everything, my clothes were all scattered. Like some things were at my parents' house, some things were at the warehouse, some things were at my apartment. Like the things I wanted to wear, I bought 2 shirts specifically for this expo and I couldn't find them because I was at an RMT appointment and then like my family members, love them, cleaned out my stuff and I wasn't able to find it. So then I found other shirts. So it's not the end of the world, obviously, but it's just like, it kind of threw my mind for a loop because when I have a goal and I have a focus, like for the most part, I'm kind of set on it, but I obviously have to be comfortable with making changes because something always happens, whether it be in business, whether it be in life or anything like that. So it's fine. But yeah, so then I stayed up late. I did my hair because I thought I was going to go to the expo today and I didn't want to look like a sack of potatoes. And then I was packing up all my liquids because I do have quite a few liquids and I have makeup and I was just trying to make it fit in that little bag and downsizing all the packaging that I had so that I could fit the things that I wanted to bring today. And then I had to be mindful of charging all my devices. Like I forgot to charge the vlogging camera. Luckily, the plane had an outlet, so I was able to charge it there. But then I was charging my camera batteries. I was charging like my portable batteries and all these things. And it's just like things that I could do in advance if I had my ducks in line. But the thing is, I was just so focused on our business that I put my personal life on the wayside. And do I regret that? Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. This is probably why it's eating me up inside right now that I'm not at the expo, because I'm like, I could be bringing something to my customers. I could be bringing something that they that they're looking for, that I'm looking for, product innovations. And the fact that I'm not, like, it feels like there's the weight of the world on my shoulders, and it's no one's asking me to do this. Here's the thing. That's the craziest take. No one's asking me to do this. I'm asking myself to do this and to be able to perform and do these things. It is eating me up inside. But and I talked to my therapist about this, okay? This is something that I'm working upon, to be more gentle with myself, because if I keep going the way I am, I'm going to burn out again. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, and I've been like this since I was in high school, and I think like my body goes into override, and my anxiety and like my determination just cuts through all other priorities, whether it be my mental well-being, my physical well-being, anything of the sorts. It cuts through all of that. And it's like, no, we have to do this. This is not a when, it's a we are doing it now, and we have to do it well. So I'm learning to mitigate that. You know what I mean? So now, in order to not feel like a complete potato, I'm going to pull up my iPad. I was initially going to get clipboards for us so that we could take notes with any of the suppliers and get their information. But then I just didn't have time to get a clipboard. I was looking at them a couple weeks ago, but then things kept happening that I was like, okay, I kept putting it by the wayside, and next thing you know, it's too late to order one. So, it's hard to keep all these balls in the air, because usually when you're balancing two, you're doing a pretty good job. But then when you add a third one, like sometimes one of them falls. And for me, like when everything's doing really well, myself, I fall. So then when I try to bring myself up, like other things that matter to me tend to fall by the wayside. Is it like the end of the world? No, but it's just like really annoying to a person like me, because I am, deep down, as much as I don't want to admit it, I am an overachiever. I have problems with control. I am a control freak. That's a long rant that you didn't ask for, but that's how I'm feeling right now. And then, yeah, so my boyfriend went out to get us our dinner. We just ordered Chick-fil-A because their food is so good. I ordered the viral salad, and I can't wait to show you guys what it's like and to try it with everyone. And then the other thing is, so I'm going to go on my iPad and try to find as many suppliers which align with us, so that tomorrow we're going to go right at 10. Like, it opens from 10 to 6. We are cranking out the whole day. Since we didn't get to go today, I have to go hard in the paint tomorrow. I have to be so efficient. I have to be very effective, and I have to lock in. Right now, my brain is so just mush. Like I said, I couldn't even tell my boyfriend directions as to how to get to this hotel without falling asleep. That's not good. I cannot cut deals if I am asleep and my brain's not sharp. I'm not asking the right questions. I'm not getting the right information. And I think that's a bigger hindrance than me missing out on a day. And like verbalizing that and saying it out loud, it does put things into perspective. 2 days, but now we're trying to narrow it down to 1 day. And in order to do that, we can't go see every booth. We're going to be speed running this thing. Like before, I would kind of just go look at everything. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. It's a fun innovation. Now I'm going to be like, okay, I have to find suppliers, I have to find manufacturers, and I have to find possible partners that we can bring in and work together with. If I have time after that, then I will go look at all the fun things. These expos have so many fun booths and stands, and seeing them is really something else. I can't wait to show all of you what it's like there. Thank you for listening to me rant. I know I've been doing it a lot lately, and I probably will continue to do it because my life is stressful, and I am very grateful for it. Please never take me when I come on here to share what I'm going through, whether it be mentally or career-wise, that it's ever a complaint, okay? It's part of growth, and I just want to share like what's going in my mind and how I'm going to go about it so that I can make myself better to continue growing as a person. And I think that's so important. Here's our little Chick-fil-A haul. My boyfriend came back with the food. So let me show you what we got. I got the viral, so it's like a side salad that you're supposed to mix with the chicken nuggets, I believe. And we got lots of sauces. So the one that I saw, I'll put like a picture of the viral recipe here, was with zesty buffalo and the garden ranch, or it said ranch. I figured it was that one because it didn't show another option. We got 2 sandwiches. We both got spicy sandwiches because I think last time I just tried the regular one. For our sandwiches, we got Chick-fil-A sauce, and we also got the Polynesian sauce. I got the chicken nuggets because that's what you're supposed to mix with these 2 sauces and then have it with the salad. The salad also called for having eggs, but I didn't feel like eating an egg. And it said no dressing, but I've never tried this dressing, so I wanted to try it. But that's after we put it all together, and I want to add this on top just so that I could try to have it in its purest form of the viral recipe. My boyfriend also got the mac and cheese to try it because never tried it. All right, so this is roughly how the salad looks like. In the video, she actually mixes the sauces together with the chicken nuggets in like a container. I did not have a container for that, so I'm just gonna mix it all together in this container maybe, and we'll see how that is. And if I don't like how it tastes, I still have some more ranch. You're only supposed to use half a packet of ranch and the full packet of the zesty buffalo sauce, but I might just try this one too, because really I'm not trying to be calorie conscious. I wanted to try it to be calorie conscious, but like if it doesn't taste good, I'm gonna add the other sauces. I don't know why it wouldn't taste good. It's Chick-fil-A. Everything at Chick-fil-A tastes good. That's really good. I'm gonna try some with this sauce too, but without the sauce, it's really good. I'm just curious. Right. Let's see if the mic can pick up my voice. It is so windy. Look at all the sand. We are at Huntington Beach.
That's right.
Volleyball courts. Look at how nice all the waves are. Oh my god. Oh, look at that big wave, babe.
That's pretty cool when it breaks, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a big one.
To leave before the beach closes. It's so nice.